wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow. All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something?
Good morning. We are cutting some grass. Are we done cutting grass? Are we? Hang on. I don't know if we're done cutting grass. I started baling. I'm not sure if I actually finished cutting grass. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, I got a little bit left. Okay, let's finish the cutting. We're running the Massey Ferguson 35X construction paint job. Get this last little bit cut here. Does a really good job for this, actually. Cutter. Right? Oh, the cutter is picked. Great. Okay. All right, so we haven't cut grass for a long time because, well, the cows didn't need it. I think it's been 2 years. Maybe it's only been a year. I know we didn't cut any last summer, but I saw we were getting a little low on the hay. We still have quite a bit of grass. I think we're good on grass, but we'll see when next cutting comes up. See if we need grass. Or silage. We only have one silage pit. Should be interesting. I was just marching in the mountains. Clemons Parade. Is that pronounced right? Clemons Parade. How'd the parade go? What the? I hit a wall there. The heck? What is going on? I think that's when it's shifting through gears, maybe? That might be it. So great parade. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know where Clemons is. Hang on. Let's Google it. Everybody, hold on. Okay. By the way, another really cool Canadian show, Murdoch Mysteries. Super cool. Google Maps. Oh, I have a bookmark for that. Clemons. How do you spread that? Hey, how's it going, Moose? Michael? I don't know why I was excited about Moose. I already talked to you, Moose. I don't know, Moose. Why can't I write here? Hello. Clemons. Which Clemons? IA? Or New York? It's Mount Clemons. Oh, my bad. Mount. Michigan. Oh, so it's just north of Detroit. Got it. So, sweet. I used to live right here. Right here. I can find it. Let me find it. Where is, okay, here's the provincial park. Right there. I used to live right there. Right on the lake. And then Jess used to live right over here. So you live between where me and Jess have lived. All right, back to the game. Back to the game. Navi, peeking my head in. Well, thank you for the thumbs up and like and all of that. live on Metro Detroit. What's the city north of Detroit? Pleasant something or something like something Pleasant. Jess has a great aunt that lives there that's just awesome. Yeah. When it shifts gears, it just completely stops. I'm guessing there is... Yeah, you know what? That's probably accurate to do that. I think that's... Because I'm just thinking running our old Master Ferguson 1010, which is much newer than this, you'd have to come to a stop to shift gears. There was no clutch per se. Your dad works in Detroit. What name was the what was the name of the lake? Lake Erie. We lived on Lake Erie. Muddy, gross, disgusting lake. Don't recommend. Moose lives right there and he got the lake wrong. Moose. So disappointed. Lake Erie. So it shouldn't take too long to cut the rest of this grass. I mean, I cut last weekend. I spent hours cutting. And if anyone goes, "This is boring," let me know, and I'll switch it up immediately. Go. We'll start windrowing and or tedding and windrowing the grass that is already cut, and then start baling it. You live in St. Clair Shores. Okay, nice. Hey John, how's it going? Or John. Is that a New Holland in your avatar there? Could be a New Holland. It could be a Ford. I can't see. Avatars are always so small. I always try to guess. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice. Did the avatar or did the emojis float across the screen? Hey, Michael, do you have a milestone? Any members over here, if you guys have milestones, make sure you punch those milestones in. Spin that hat. You went down to 6 degrees last night. Holy smokes! That has got to be cold for you guys. I mean, we were below 0. We're currently at plus 6.8. But for you guys, that must be really cold. Like, it's cold for me, let alone for you guys. That's almost cold enough for snow. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Moose, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention, Moose. 0 is only 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep. Celsius is super easy. Super, super easy. The 0 is where water freezes. 100 is where water boils. You just marched in shorts at 12 Celsius, I'm guessing. Yeah, 12 Celsius. I'm like, 12 Fahrenheit, I have my doubts. And Michael does not have a milestone. So, Moose, did the emojis work? I wasn't paying attention. Or anyone. You didn't even know it was supposed to get that cold there? Don't you have a weather channel? Or a weather radio? Weather said the feels like temperature was 22 Fahrenheit. Oh, there we go. So, emojis are working. Okay, cool. I just didn't know. Hang on. Let's line this sucker up. It says 11. It was saying 11 degrees Celsius, but it kept dropping. So even the weather network got surprised. Or not the weather network, but the government weather people. The government-funded weather people got surprised by the weather. It's pretty much just a square block now. It's a pretty cool little tractor. Pretty darn cool little tractor. Got just over $1 million, and keeps going up. Keeps going up. If you want to know what happened to the rest of the money, I bought property. We own a big chunk of this map now. And it's like, there's just too much money. I have to remove money. I'm like, I'll keep removing money until I'm at $1 million. Ooh, Mike, I've always wanted one of those. I think when we go full-time RV life, I might get a weather station. Wind speed, how much rain, temperature, humidity, all of the good stuff. What name brand are you thinking? Because I've looked at some and I'm like, I'm sure there's higher quality and lower quality ones. Which ones are the higher quality ones? Come on, put it in gear. Hi, how you doing? I woke up at 4 a.m. and it seemed like you were cold, so I put my blanket on you. Lacrosse technology, professional smart Wi-Fi weather. Yeah, Lacrosse. I've seen that. Canadian Tire sells those here. It's chilly and windy out. Yep. Yep. Just went up to +7. Warming up a little bit. Michael says today's low for him was +6 as well. I don't know if you have wind like us, Michael, but it's pretty darn windy here. It makes it a lot colder, but... What were you thinking? Oh boy, Jess was thinking. Dangerous. Dangerous. Hot cocoa or tea? Heck yeah. If that's what you were thinking, heck yeah. Not dangerous at all. Well, don't make it... Well, no, I just won't drink it. I just won't drink it if it's too hot, that's all. Hot cocoa? Hot cocoa sounds amazing. You have 7 km/h winds. Kettle is on the way out. Might have to get a new kettle. Apparently Americans don't own kettles. Yeah. You got all the cozy, soft, fluffy clothes on. Jess is cold, Michael, so I'm taking your +6s are gonna be even colder. Hey, Levi. There we go. Hey, Levi. See, I can't even pronounce a simple name like that. How am I supposed to pronounce complicated names? I'm in trouble. Woo! Drop it. There we go. All right. Well, Levi, spelling your name twice doesn't make it easier for me to pronounce it. It still says the same thing, so if I said it wrong the first time, I said it wrong the second time. Yeah, we're cutting grass, running our Massey Ferguson here. Our hay's getting pretty low for the cows and horses, so we're gonna do a big harvest here. But as far as money goes, we got way too much money as it is. So we don't need money. The average first freeze is actually today. Okay, so +6 isn't that uncommon then. So 0 degrees would be fine. I know for us it feels like fall came early, but also fall is lasting longer. It feels like winter is coming late for us. The temperatures are getting there, but the snow is not here yet. Not as heavy as a lot of years. So. I honestly don't mind a late winter. Other than the fact we do need snow for forest fire prevention. Other than that, late winter is probably fine. I'm just going to start going around like this instead of making a square smaller and smaller and smaller. So how's it going, Levi? What is your temperature today, Levi? We're up to 7.1 Celsius. Oh, you almost hit freezing 2 weeks ago at +1. Okay, so we're almost there. Levi says 74. I'm guessing that's Fahrenheit, so I don't know what that means. Somebody translate 74 to Celsius for me. Jess says slightly above room temperature. So a nice, comfortable day. Michael's taking a walk. Michael says 24 Celsius is 74 Fahrenheit. 24, 74, just subtract 50. And that's why, Levi, because you're advertising. You get banned from other YouTube channels as soon as you advertise yourself. What you do is join our Discord. Join our Discord. This probably would help you. Join our Discord, and there's literally a self-promotion tab. So every single time you put up a video, go to our Discord self-promotion and share a link to that video. That's how you get subscribers. And don't worry, subscribers don't come fast for anyone. Anyone. Michael, you were off by 0.7. How dare you not go perfectly? Be unbelievable. And then Levi, start looking at every YouTuber that does similar product or similar stuff you do, and try to see if they have a Discord. And a lot of them have a self-promotion tab on their Discord. And then post that new video on every single Discord channel you can get into. It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong, Levi. It's a lot of hard work. And Navi, if you're still here, you know, I always say, like, this video makes 30 some cents per video off of YouTube ad revenue. That short that took off like crazy that you did for us, that one made 50 some cents. So that short has made us almost double of a normal video. Real life mowing in a straight line isn't that hard. I did a really good job real world. I would always focus on a tree or a signpost or a stump or a certain shape in the field. Just focus on that and drive straight to it. Wherever your first pass is, you focus on something on the opposite end. And then from there on, always continue on that line, and you're always watching. It's like, where did I go off a little bit last time? And then correct that one the next time by. You don't have to post every day. We usually post every weekend. Well, during the week too, every now and then, but try to be consistent. Post at the same time every week. Even if you post once a week, make that post the same time every week. And if you're posting videos, it's okay to record these videos 2 weeks ahead and then just schedule them. Just schedule the release, and that way they'll be exactly like the main channel, the trucking channel. It's all scheduled 2 weeks ahead of time. Michael, people are still mowing there? Yeah, we're not mowing. There's nothing to mow here. Actually, I saw a dude mowing yesterday, but it was all tall brown grass, and there's a sign on the yard that said sold. So I'm guessing it's a new owner, and he wants to clean up the yard. Hold up. What? Incoming hot cocoa? Hot cocoa incoming. There's my coaster. It's not a coaster. Is it a coaster? If it's square, it's still a coaster? It's a square coaster of the map of Michigan. Moose would like that. My hot cocoa is sitting on Michigan. One more second. So, Levi, here's my advice. You're a new YouTuber, and the only way to get more subscribers is to have a ton of content. And remember, when you start your YouTube, you're hot garbage. You might not think you're hot garbage, but you're hot garbage when you start your YouTube channel. The only way to get better is just by making more videos, making more videos, making more videos. Just keep making more videos. Like, just keep going. It's like, what's the best story I could tell today? And then go make that video. Always think, what's the best story I could tell today? When we're trucking, we're always like, okay, what part of today is the best story? Where's the best section to record this road trip today? What's the best story that I can tell? It's like, that is the best story, but I physically can't do that because of time constraints or this. But that one over there I can do, right? Always think of what's the best story I can tell today. And then just keep making videos, because you know how you become not hot garbage? Practice. Just keep posting. And don't delete the old stuff. That way you can see how hot garbage you were at the beginning and how hot garbage you're less now. In 2 years from now, you'll look back and go, oh, I have gained so much skill and experience. The only difference between a successful YouTuber and a non-successful YouTuber is one quit. You don't fail YouTube, you quit YouTube. Michael even says, Michael says, I've been making videos. Awesome. I'm not getting notifications for those, so here, I'll click on your channel and go look later on. There we go. I've put you in a tab. Michael and Levi are on my tab to look at later. Jess says she put Michael on a tab last time, and then before looking at the tabs, she just shut her computer down and oops. Oops. And Levi, 2 subscribers is great. That means there's 2 people interested in your content. Make content for those 2 subscribers. That is your audience now. Keep making content for those 2 subscribers. And the most important thing is, make videos that are fun for you. Just have fun for you. Because at least you're still having fun for you. And you get something fun out of it. Even if you get 0 views on video. Oh, I have so many old videos with 0 views. Like 0 views. I'm like... So make fun content for you, so at least you had fun making the video, even if nobody watched it, right? So stop making excuses and just do it. There you go, you just posted a new video. There we go. Post more. Keep doing that. John says, keep her lit. What are you keeping lit, John? I have questions. No! Levi, I don't do beggars. I have you in a tab on the side. If you beg one more time, I'll just close the tab and not actually look. I literally said I got Levi and Michael on a tab. I'll go check out their channels later. And now you're begging me to go to look at your channel? Go fuck yourself. I'll look at it later when I have time. So, Michael, you've been making weather videos? Or just out on a walk videos? That could be a thing. You've been making more driving videos. Okay. Yeah, that's got me interested. Jess is dying. What? Your weather has not been really acting up lately. So I'm like, I gotta make content. I mean, your weather, not my weather. What are you? What? Who? What? I don't want anything. Oh. What map is this? This is Western Wilds. Western Wilds. Jess is almost did a spit take by a message. Levi says, I don't know. What was the I don't know to? I don't know what the question was. Levi says, I don't know to something. Wonder what Levi doesn't know. Man, if you think about the world, the things you don't know, yeah, the things you know are so little compared to the things you don't know. Oh, John's question. I answered that question. Just get my chat box properly there. Oop, get, okay. Almost done cutting grass. So you know the answer, Levi. I already told John the answer, so you know what to do. And Michael, you said you got a mount for your vehicle, so your driving videos are getting a little better with a mount. Figuring that out. So Michael, I once again suggest the same thing for you. Record a bunch of videos and then release them every Friday afternoon, or when you think people most likely are going to watch. A lot of people are online Friday afternoon. And then just release them this Friday, schedule this Friday, next Friday, the Friday after, schedule them. And if all of a sudden you're like, I have 3 Friday videos scheduled already, but I've got extra videos, let's do a second video this week. Let's do a Sunday video or a Tuesday video or whatever. And then start scheduling extra videos until you're doing 3 videos a week like me. I actually went to 5 videos a week, actually 6 videos a week, but that was too much. I recommend 2 videos a week. 2 videos a week are very nice balanced. I'm doing 3 videos a week. I wish I was doing 2 videos a week, but my audience already expects 3 videos a week, so I'm going to stick with 3 videos a week for now. Well, that's the other thing, Levi. You got to realize that when you type in the question, it takes 20 seconds for me before I read the question and answer it. So every question gets a delayed answer. I know some people come and ask the question and don't get the answer immediately and leave. By the time I answer it, they're gone already. So it's nice when people stick around like you, Levi, and John, and Michael. Have you played FS25? John, we play FS25 all the time. We play FS25 a lot. Except Saturday mornings. Saturday mornings is my only time that I play FS22 because I want to run these old school tractors once a week. So FS22, Saturdays only. The rest of the time, if you see me or Jess on Farming Sim, it'll be FS25. Who was it? Who is posting videos with their phone? Is it Gravy? Reaper? Okay. I saw somebody posting videos from their phone off their TV. So unique. Hey, Zachary. So unique. If you're playing a game on screen and you have your phone, it's super tacky, right? But the dude is brilliant. So instead of his phone facing the TV screen, he's got in vertical. He has the phone facing him with a round mirror beside him that is reflecting the TV screen off the round mirror into the camera. That way you can see him and the TV screen beside him in the short or in the vertical. And I'm like, if you can't afford to get a capture card and you have to point a phone at a TV screen, get a mirror on a table beside you, get a phone on a mount so the phone sees you and the mirror. Get that perfectly aligned so the audience can see the TV screen in the mirror. That was just so brilliant. And the mirror should take up like half the screen. I'm like, if that's all you can afford, do a twist to it, right? Hang on, let me swirl my coffee, or not coffee, hot chocolate. Because it's settling. Hang on. Swirl it up. We're almost done cutting grass. So the cutter is a Ford. So that's a Ford cutter. And we're running a Massey Ferguson tractor. I'm actually going to leave this cutter attached to this tractor because this tractor seems to handle this cutter the best. Until we get a new mower, I think this tractor is attached to this mower. John, we're on PC, yes. And this is multiplayer. Anyone on PC can join if you're willing to go to Google Drive and download a whole bunch of mods that your computer doesn't trust. But I'm playing with them. And everybody that joins us plays with them, so there's no viruses on them. But you have to trust that. Hello, Luthus. Mowing my life away. Michael, there's a machine that you can get that will stir coffee or hot chocolate. You mean the little battery buzzer thing? Yeah. That just means more dishes. I could just swirl it instead. I'm not sure if you would call this a mower though. It's a cutter. It's a grass cutter. But I don't know, what's the definition of a mower? And Jess, I'm only doing 2 live streams now. I asked people which one they like better. People like the one with the webcam better. So I'm like, I'm just going to go back to the old way. Especially since we really don't know how many people are watching on the other one anyway. It's a sickle bar mower. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Sickle bar mower. I'll accept that. Aaron, that's it for the hot chocolate. You have an old one rusting in the corner of the yard? Nice. I bet all old farms have a sickle bar cutter or mower laying around. Also, almost every old farm has an old Gleaner combine or an old Massey Ferguson combine rotting away in the back. Next year is my 4 years here. So, Michael, 3 years? You've been here for 3 years? Isn't that the same answer? Michael likes to take something as simple as, I've been here for 3 years, into next year will be my 4 years here. You're funny, Michael. Don't ever change, Michael.
Oh, bless your little heart.
Don't ever change, Michael. How old are you? In 2 years from now, I'll be 50. You have a Gleaner K2? A fresh battery and fresh gas and it'll run. Yeah, the engine will run, but what about the rest of the components? And those Gleaners all made out of galvanized steel. They just don't rust away. They just sit there. That's why you see Gleaners everywhere, because they don't rust away. Michael says, old enough to be your dad, everyone. Yes, my son. That is the wrong button. There we go. All right, let's go wash and clean this. There's our Oliver 88 sitting right there. This thing's really low on fuel. Guess I'm weird. I prefer old iron. Can get most parts from a hardware store instead of a dealer. No kidding. That's the way to go. Mahmoud, hello. I don't think that's weird. I think that's practical. I wish the game actually made you walk around and clean everything, instead of just standing here pointing at it. There we go. Let's go park this. Got our John Deere and International Harvester combine sitting here. Grayson, thanks for subscribing. Okay, that tractor now belongs there, but I stole that tractor from somewhere else. Let's go bring this one there, I guess. I think that was from that was always feeding the horses. So let's bring this one to the horses. It's a bit of a ridiculous tractor with the tracks like that, but I thought it was cool when I bought it. The biggest problem with old equipment is if you don't have common sense, it'll hurt you. Yes, modern equipment has been dumbed down so anyone can use it. Old school equipment doesn't babysit you. That's the problem with today is all the dumb people survive. What's that? You're gonna regret having that much sugar. All right, that is parked there now. You can join us. There's always production to do. And if you caught up with production, there's tedding and windrowing and baling to do. We want rain is gone blank. I want tedder. That's my one thing that I always say, play realistically. The one thing that I always break the rules on. Huh? I don't see comment held for review, no. So I have it set up wrong, so I can't see held for review comments, no. Yeah. Never put your finger where you would put your... hang on, stuff. My comments are broken. Give me a second here. Let me fix so I can see comments that are held for review. Come on. Okay, fine. I'll just open a new window. So... that's a problem. Us creators can't see comments held for review. So I go to a different channel, to my main channel. I thought I had done that. To my main channel. Oh, now I'm getting an echo. Okay, live. I'm on my main channel. Click on both. Okay, live. I'm on my main channel. Mute. Okay, mute. All right, pop out chat. Yeah, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So I have to pop out chat from the main channel and put it up on my second monitor up there. Okay. And then see here, I can see the comment held for review. Okay, pop out chat. Pop that out. Put that on the other monitor. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Hey, James. Oh boy, you see Inception here? Close that. Oop, I just messed that up. What am I even doing here? What am I even doing here? Did I mess that up too? That's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. On the next pass. Okay, now I should be able to see comments held for review. Yeah, somehow I messed up my lines. Oh well. Luther says, sorry, Juan, I'm an HR nightmare. I hate HR, by the way. HR should be illegal. HRs are there for the employer, not for the employee. Never tell your HR secrets that you don't want your boss to know. The HR is going to be the nicest person to you in the world and then stab you in the back. That is literally their job description. Their job description is to tell the employer all the stuff going on behind their back. Don't tell the HR anything. Talk directly to your boss, and if you can't do that, find a different job. Yeah, I just have it lined up wrong. What? Game's not showing up for you? Maybe that's why no one's joining? John says, do you prefer cows or sheep? If I had to pick one or the other, I would pick cows because you can get beef and milk. Whoa. HR is really useful if other people are breaking policy. Oh, to rat out other people. Okay. Yep, HR is there so you can rat out other people. I don't know why that was all messed up. But. John, what would you prefer, cows or sheep? In game or real life? So in game, you kind of need sheep to make wool, but then make clothes out of that. So I think cows are more useful in game. Nobody likes grass. What's wrong with grass? Wait, did you get both comment streams to show up on the same video section? Oh, you mean, do I have a vertical stream and a horizontal stream and both showing up on screen? Yes. On screen, both show up. Yes. Yes, James. It's called, let me show you, James. Where are you? You are here. Okay. All right, we'll pull this out over here. There we go. It's called Social Stream Ninja. Do an emoji, James. Social Stream Ninja. if you basically it's a plugin you install. Extension, there we go, extension. You got to make sure this is active. There you go, emojis floating across the screen. Same program. This you can everything. So you take your chat overlay. Basically, this will take any pop-out chat you have on screen. I could take any pop-out chat and pop it out. No, not even that. It'll take any chat, period. Don't even have to pop it out. Nope. If you pop it out, it'll actually double it. It doesn't have to be your stream. It can be anyone's stream. If you have a YouTube in the background with live chat, it'll show up on this screen. And then you got overlays and all sorts of stuff, chat bots. Here's the emoji wall. So this is what is doing the emojis. You take this link and post it as a source into OBS, and boom, it's there. Same as chat. You just got to take put this into OBS as a source. And there's all sorts of stuff in here. There's tip jars and all sorts of stuff in here. A lot of it's for Twitch. But yeah, it's got a little of everything. It's just an extension, Social Stream Ninja. And you can do it standalone without a plugin as well if you want. Just download it. But you want to make sure these bottom three are green. I don't know what this one actually is, but the top one's optional. It works without the top one, but the bottom three need to be green when you're streaming. But where's my hat wheel? There it is. There's my hat wheel. All right. But yeah, I highly recommend. I'm not even doing YouTube's new vertical thing. I'm only doing the old way of doing it through OBS. So I've got one vertical, one horizontal, just two streams going. Real life cows, in-game cheap. Grass is slang for snitch. I've never heard of snitch. I've never heard the slang snitch. Is snitch slang for pot? Snitch is someone that rats someone out, not grass. Grass is not slang for a snitch. Grass is slang for pot. Where do you live that grass is slang for someone that snitches? Never heard of a snitch being called grass. Northern Ireland. Okay, so here in North America, grass is pot. The marijuana. No flower? Flower? That's cocaine.
Not that type of flower. These type of flowers.
Okay. So in Northern Ireland, grass is a snitch. Huh, a tattletale. There would be a serious communication error there if you talked about grass in North America. Toot also means snitch. Toot, I could see that. You're a tutor. Toot. It sounds like a very preschool term for a snitch. What is the French word for toot? Toot is a French word. What does it mean? Very versatile, everything. Toot, inclusive. It goes with another word. It's not a standalone word. What are you giggling about? Pronounce to out. Navi is playing Peak. Is that the game you guys were playing? I kind of wish when you tethered the grass, it wouldn't just automatically go dry. What I wish would happen when you tethered the grass, when you cut the grass, you should have to leave the grass out for a few hours until it turns from bright green to light green like that. Then you tether it and it turns it over so that the dark green, the wet grass from the bottom gets spit to the top. And then instead of it going light green once it's tethered, it should go back to dark green. And then it has to fade again, depending on how hot it is that day. It might take a day or two. It might be a few hours on a really hot day. And then you can't windrow it until it shows the light color. That's what they should do. It slowly fades till it's a light color. I think that would add some realism to this. It'd be kind of fun. This is a Ford, right? Yeah, Ford 871 is really, really sporty. Like, it's very responsive. When you hit the throttle, you get throttle. Can I play country Naruto cast? Naruto cast, please. Michael, this is mix. I have it just set to mix everything. All the AI music I have is all mixed in. So you're gonna get your country. Michael says dumb. Michael is calling me dumb? Michael? Why would you be so mean? Michael's into Naruto. Is that pronounced right? I'm not really into anime, so. Michael says, myself, Juan, you're into Naruto? Michael's being Michael again. Nacho Cast. You wanted Nacho Cast. I don't have a separate channel for Nacho Cast anymore. I've mixed it all together. Unfortunately, in FS22, we can't even see the title of the song or anything. In FS25, we can see the title of the song. I mixed it up so that way it's always fresh and new and not repetitive. Nacho Cast by itself gets so repetitive, right? I love Nacho Cast, but it gets repetitive. You know what? I'm done running guidance, steering, or whatever. I'm gonna freehand this like they did in 1959. What's wrong with the productions? There's always been a shortage of wool. Are they selling automatically instead of we're short on eggs and wool? Should we get a bigger cheap pasture? Is there a bigger cheap pasture? We could get rid of the pig barn. We no longer have pigs, and put a bigger cheap pasture there and move the sheep over from the one to the other. Be a big job, but could do that. Would the bigger one fit where the pigs are right now? Ooh. That is big. It doesn't mean we have to build it inside the farm. We could build it outside the farm too. How many sheep do we have right now? 80. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and that one does 250. Okay. If you're willing to move all the sheep over, we don't have a way of moving animals, do we? I don't know if we have a way of moving animals. Animal transport, nothing there. No. Yeah, if there's an old mod that we can do that, we'll save and quit and add the mod. Through the years mod allows that mod. If it allows that mod. Never keep pigs. They're good for making money. We had pigs but it's just so much work for how big our farm is, right? It's like, okay, we gotta start specializing. So we have a pig barn still, but we've stopped. We sold all our pigs. Because in game, there's not a lot of production for pigs. You just sell it. There's no slaughterhouses for bacon, right? Yeah. And they eat so much food, so much corn. So they definitely eat a lot of food. So pigs are expensive to maintain. Okay, so let's start with animal transport mod. And when we get that, we'll sell the pig barn, put in the new sheep barn. Remove the grass bales from the current sheep farm, move those two over to the new one. Because we're going to run out of grass. That's going to be a problem. Maybe I should stop tedding grass. and windrow what we have and see how many bales that gives us. Okay, just install that for 4 or 5 minutes, move it over, and all right. Dallas put up a Christmas tree inside of the middle of a skating rink. Sounds like fun. Chickens eat a lot of food, yep. I don't know if you get eggs from ducks. We could. I don't know the answer to that. If ducks don't give us eggs, then we could just sell our ducks and have more chickens instead of ducks. Hey, farmer Killian. Oh, come on. Oh. I was doing it backwards. There we go. Pick up that bale. Let's bring in the bales we have. Because if we're going to be moving cheap, we're going to need grass. So let's see how we're doing for bales, and then we'll only bale as much hay as we need, and then we'll just bale the rest into grass. Old little Alice Chalmers D22, still useful. And Jess, it's called the Dallas Galeria Christmas tree. I didn't hear Jess asking, but Michael will give you info without asking. That's good though. We have got 5 horses. Feel free to sell 1 or 2 of those. Oh, wait till they're higher value. We don't have any goats. Just cheap. We could get milk at a... It's goat milk, so it doesn't go to the same production. Okay. That said Nacho hits. Maybe I do have separate channels, Michael. Yeah, maybe on FS22 I still have separate channels. Here you go, Michael. You're gonna enjoy this. This one's for you, Michael. It's the best way to transport bales that we have so far. It's not necessarily a great way, but it is the best way we have. The only other way is to grab a front end loader and put them onto a trailer. It was flooding last Thursday. So 2 days ago? You had so much rain it was flooding 2 days ago? Jess is looking up your Christmas tree. That is a huge tree. That is a huge tree. Flooding because of rain. Well, why else would there be flooding, Michael? Yeah, they put walls around it, like hockey rink boards, except really tall. I guess that's because you don't want people crawling up there and stealing ornaments, right? Or knocking it over. You don't want people up there. That's why they made the wall so big, because people are stupid. That's why the walls are so big. It's a wire frame that they put the tree up top over. That's interesting. Several reasons why there will be flooding. A riverbank or a dam or ice lake overflow. All related to rain, right? Why would a riverbank crest over? Because it rained upstream. Why would a dam break? Because it rained upstream. Why would there be a ice clog? Because of, well, not rain, but snow. Well, it could probably be snow too, or rain too. So, got it a little crooked there, but whatever. If it works, it works. Oop, yep, yep. Didn't like that very much. You don't know how they put a tree up? Just look it up on YouTube. They show you how they put it up. It's kind of interesting. Windrow a bit. I messed up a little bit where the windrower is parked right now. It's all the equipment's out here. Yep. Just back up a little bit and redo that little bit I messed up. No, it's all freehand. No yipi-s. I say it in Flow Teach. Nope, just do it. Go around the field a couple times until you think it's enough for baling. You might only need one more pass, and then pick up the baler and go around with the baler, and then pick up the bales. and then if we run out of hay, then we got to tether more. Basically, if you're windrowing and you're getting close to the grass, it's time to do some tedding. But the grass cutting part's done. Okay. Oops. Barely lifts it off the ground, but it works. Barely works, but it works. Hey, there's Jess. Once it looks tall enough, because I've done 1 or 2 rounds already. Hello, Holly. You play Farm Sim all the time? I play it quite a bit. Can't say all the time, but quite a bit. You just got FS25? Yeah, we play FS25 quite a bit too. We do multiplayer cross-platform on FS25 all the time, so it doesn't matter if you're on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. If you see me in Gnadental, download Gnadental and join us multiplayer, usually every Sunday morning. And of course, FS22 is multiplayer too, but PC only. Yeah, and most of Jess's maps, those are all FS25. Yeah, usually, if you see us playing FS25, it's usually multiplayer cross-platform. Are you playing right now? What does it look like? Are we playing right now? What kind of question is that? Oh. There's a big thing up there that says Farming Sim 22. So we're on PC multiplayer right now. No password to get onto the server. You're playing right now on FS22? Probably FS25. Come join on in. Oh, you're on PlayStation. Join us tomorrow morning. Download the map Gnadental. There's a couple more. I think there's like a total of 5 mods, including the map, so it's pretty simple. We are going to add a DLC to it eventually. The Prairies and Plains DLC will get added to that map. So that'll knock some multiplayers out, unfortunately. But for Gnadental, we have to add that DLC. It just fits. You've got Prairies and Plains. Okay, perfect. We don't have it turned on yet, but we will be in the future. Woo! I think that was it for bits. Just leave that there for now. I think what we'll do is jump into the baler. I don't know where that's parked. And we'll start baling. 1 round. Ah, right there. Jump into our John Deere 3010 with our round baler. It's a Russian round baler. How do we unload baler? Unload finished. Why? Hang on. Why is this not working? Oh, the bale is full. Duke! Duke, you can always jump in if you want. What's that? Sim guy, hello. This is always a concentration type of game. I'm like, Duke, there's not all that much to do on here, but we'll always take help. Just fired me? Just as you're fired because I started bailing? Holly, did you listen to a word I said? Holly, I said on Sunday mornings we play FS22 Ganantal multiplayer cross-platform, and you should download Ganantal if you want to join us tomorrow. I don't know what part of that you didn't understand. I mean, I was saying words, and my words mean things. I know that's sometimes hard to comprehend. I know Michael sometimes struggles comprehending. Or no, maybe it's the other way around. I struggle comprehending anything that Michael says, so I guess there's a fair point to be made there. Now, these are not very big bales, but at least they're round bales. Better than our square bales. This is only our second season with round bales, and so nice. Looks like that'll be our last time windrowing before we have to start tedding again. Also, we have to collect these bales that I'm doing. Oh, Holly just gave us an award. We won an award. I guess that's a trophy, not really an award. We got it. We won a trophy. Duke, odd the 3J server's not showing up. Just had the exact same problem. Just said I just had to wait. Oh, for windrowing? Yeah, you'll get weird tails on the corners. Yep. Yep, that always happens. That's why I like baling as we windrow. That way you get rid of those. every time you go around. Start them over before they get out of control. It's definitely just you. You can always see when someone left our game or left our live stream and came back when they hit the set high button to get rid of the bubble. This is getting a big windrow here. What are you doing? Because it would have been perfect timing for me to drop a full bale. And now you've made it weird. No, you made it weird. Now, don't do that again. Because now I'm going to have to do 3 passes to pick this up. Don't do that again. Next time, let me chicken out. Because it messes it up. Get the cross-platform filter on, but that should be fine. Cross-platform filter should be fine on, because it is cross-plat. Oh no, it isn't. Never mind. It is not cross-platform. Bella is laughing at me. Duke is here, synchronizing at 10%. That was FS22. You always sit at 10%.
Da-da-da-da. Comedy relief is here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Holly says, I'm still here. Well, that's good to know, Holly. James, that's the answer to your question. You asked the question about names. That's one of them. Holly is the answer to one of those questions out of the 2. Oh, and the other one's Michelle. James, I know your answer. Just came to me. James is asking who of some people's names that we vaguely know or are associated with. Holly and Michelle. Holly's what? No, I was telling James the answer, not you. Holly, not you. I was saying the answer for James's question was Holly and Michelle. That's what.
I'm not echoing or anything, am I?
You are not.
Okay. I turned my voice sensitivity all the way down to 10%, but I still see my name is popping up.
Oh, nope, no
It
echo.
won't go away.
No, you're fine.
Look at them bales popping out.
Jobs that need to be done are just tedding and collecting the bales and putting them in beside the cows there. Those are the only 2 jobs right now. Tedding or collecting the bales? Collecting the bales, I'm using that little Alice Chalmers tractor that's parked in the bale storage. And then the tedder is parked in the middle of a field there somewhere. But so there's not much to do here, but we'll take comedy relief. Duke will tell me how I'm doing things wrong.
Oh, you probably do them more right than I do. There, I finally found the tedder.
Actually, I like it when people tell me I'm doing things wrong. It's like, oh, really? A real farmer would do it that way? Well, then I'm going to go do it the way the real farmer would do it.
Oh, let's see. Now I got to readjust everything.
John says, hi there. How are you doing today? I don't know. How are we doing today? I turned too early. I'm doing fabulous personally. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Got home late last night. Jumped in the bath and just soaked for an hour, took a shower, and went to bed. I see you're happy. I'm always happy, John. Life is better that way. Pretty small bales, so they fill up fast. So Michael, do you like your music here? Got some good country music.
You got somebody raking hay for you too?
I did. Jess was raking hay, but she's just took a break. Nope, full again. I'm full again. Michael says, yes, I do. What does Michael, are those vows? Michael is saying vows to me? Michael, I always knew you, I just didn't know this is how you're going to come out of the closet. It's okay. But Michael, I'm already married, and unlike some cultures, I only take one spouse.
And one's enough, right?
One's enough for me. I can't handle my one.
And that's why I have none.
Sometimes none is good. I know when I watch Itchy Boots, she's driving through all these like Afghanistan and Pakistan and India, and people are always like, "You're alone?" And she goes, "Yep." And then people are like, "No husband?" And she goes, "No need." She had a very painful breakup, and she goes, "No need. Single is fine for me." So many people keep wanting to marry her on this. It's like, no need. Don't need a relationship with people.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a tedder just like this that also tedded and put the hay in a windrow all in one shot?
I haven't seen one yet. John says, there's too many Johns in here. I have to go. No, John, don't leave us. John Farms and John Faulkner. But you are only Irish, John. What are we going to do without an Irish John? Holly is still here. Well, thank you, Holly, for letting us know you're still here. Holly, every time you say that, I know for a fact that you're not still here. You left, and now you're back. Because you clicked the said hi bubble. And that said hi bubble only shows up when you leave the stream and come back. So you're proving to everybody that you've actually left and you just came back. That's all. You're not still here. You're just back. And we're okay with that.
It's probably better this way because this is more realistic looking.
Then tedding and then
usually when you TED, you have to windrow it again because it makes a mess.
Michael says oh my God, Juan. So I'm his God now. Oh my God, Juan. I was replying to your question. Yes, my child. After many years, I realized I have an addiction, and a bad addiction is salt. Now he's telling me his sins. Yes, my child. Okay. I will go collect bales.
What do they call that one? A god inferiority complex?
I'm a deity now. All hail Juan. It was a lowercase g though, so I'm not the god, but I am a god.
Ain't that like one of the biggest sins in the commandments? No, there shall be no God before me or something like that. I'm not religious, so I can't, but I thought there was something like that.
Yep, there shall be no other. Yeah, that is a thing. I think yeah, I'm trying to think which branch of Christianity would find that offensive.
Probably all of them.
At least every organized one, anyway. Organized religion is pretty screwed up. I find that most organized religion is there to remove money from your wallet as efficiently as possible. I mean, there's stuff to do. You can keep windrowing, but if you don't want to, you don't have to.
All I can think of is George Carlin. He's all powerful, all knowing, knows everything. Just can't handle money.
Just can't handle money.
Yeah, if you want to get a good laugh, Juan, just look up George Carlin religion.
George Carlin religion.
Mm-hmm. He hits a few nails on the head.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a stand-up comedian.
Stand-up is always best when they offend everybody equally.
Oh, yes, and he does.
I'm a big fan of Jimmy Carr, too. Modern comedy, Jimmy Carr is hilarious. Once you can get past that everything he says is super offensive. The dude's pretty cool.
Yeah, George Carlin's pretty offensive too. Bit of swearing and pretty controversial, but in my opinion, he's not wrong. A lot of his stuff still stands up today, even.
Holly says, I like watching your stream. Oh, good. I'm not a complete fool then. The YouTube algorithm is sending me some people right now. So hello YouTube algorithm. Thanks for sending peoples over. All right, let's go next. Michael has given up. Sorry, go ahead.
I seen on your trucking channel you finally got some snow up there.
Yep. That was between the cusp and Revelstoke. But that's about it. We haven't gotten snow after that.
See, now if you would have wore your sun hat, snow wouldn't have been falling on your pretty little head.
I think
standing out by the truck there.
I'd be fine with snow over the sun hat. No thanks. Australia should be seeing summer temperatures. No, they're seeing spring temperatures, Michael. We're in fall. They're seeing spring. Once we hit winter, they're going to get summer. That's how that works. Holly, I guess you control the hat I wear, Holly. So my viewers get to control the hat I wear. For a $10 super chat, you actually pick the hat you want me to wear. A $5 super chat will spin the wheel and you get a random hat that I have to wear. And Jess's sun hat is picked way too often. And the cheapest way to spin the wheel is just become a member. Hit that subscribe plus or go to coffee and donate there. But yeah, you guys control the hat I wear. Every stream starts with my favorite hat, which is this one. But there's some other terrible hats you guys make me wear. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what would happen if someone hit the button right now and did a $5 super chat or became a member or shared a milestone. This is what would happen. We'd go over here and click the wheel, and I would then be forced to wear Jess's sun hat. Thank goodness. I'm so glad nobody donated. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm so glad that I got that spin out of the way.
Do you really think that's going to make a difference? That just means the odds are even more in your favor.
In my favor, not on sun hat. Chances of getting the sun hat again are much lower. I think I just dodged a bullet there. Basically, instead of just throwing money at the screen when people do super chats, at least they get something out of it. And sometimes it's a miserable hat. Sometimes it's a great hat.
Well, you did technically spin the wheel. I think that should count.
No. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. A big negative. It looks like the hat in the game. The hat I'm wearing now? Not really. If the fedora one, I have the fedora sitting up there. That's very similar to the one in game that my character's wearing. you want me to wear the fedora or the cowboy hat, they're up there. Michael has given up on me. Michael's like, everything I say gets twisted and turned against me. I'm just gonna shut up. Nope. The exhaust on this Alice Chalmers is down. It's like upside down, so the smoke goes down to the bottom. Super unique. A lot of Massey Fergusons did that too. I think Ford's too. There's
I was just gonna say some of the old Ford 9Ns did too.
Yeah. I think a lot of the Fords, though, the exhaust went underneath to the back. The problem with having the exhaust down low, if you drive through tall grass, you can set the grass field on fire. Michael is a member, but he says he doesn't have a milestone, so he can't spin the wheel yet. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe next weekend. Little Alice Chalmers is actually pretty decent for the bale moving. Oh, I have to lower it first. Let me lower it first. Joey! Oh, that was lowered. Maybe Joey has a milestone. If Joey has a milestone, you might get lucky, Holly, and we'll spin the wheel. And Joey says, if the tractor's making smoke, there's something wrong with the engine. Yeah, definitely don't have the fuel mixture right.
Not if it's diesel. I know some of the old diesel tractors, them smoke pretty good, especially when you got them under a load.
Black smoke?
Mm-hmm.
So I always thought of diesel, if it was rolling coal like that, it wasn't quite set up right. But I guess the old school tractors didn't run as efficient as a modern tractor.
Yeah.
A modern engine, diesel engine. Sounds good, Holly. Can I go first person? Sure. I can do that, Shelby. Joey says propane tractors. I have that lowered? Yeah, okay, there we go.
Tractor I had that smoked the most was an old Farmall 400. You started it and warmed it up on gasoline for about a minute or two, and then you switched it over to diesel.
No way.
Yep.
So
and when you switched it from gas to diesel, she smoked.
So you need to warm it up with gas first.
And then you'd switch it to diesel.
Not like modern diesel engines that you just start it up and run. No glow switches, nothing. You just start it up and run. Okay, this is an official Lizard mod. Official Giants mod. And the steering wheel spokes, where they meet the round part of the wheel, there's a little gap. That's an official mod.
That's just a crack in the steering wheel. Don't you see old tractors and old cars how they crack over time?
Sure, and it's transparent through. Yeah, sure, sure. I hadn't noticed that before. I haven't played with this tractor first person before, so
That's sure not a flaw.
it's a feature. Yeah.
There goes my phone. How much you want to bet it's my brother-in-law? Why are you playing Farm Simulator instead of hunting for deer? I was like, I need a break.
Have you been hunting?
Yeah, a little bit.
Found anything?
Nothing out there this morning.
No.
They know. They know when it's season.
Well,
They'll run and hide.
It's funny. We see all these bears and deers, everything all over the road. The week hunting season starts. They're just gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just gone.
Same here. They're like on my lawn every morning, and then as soon as that first opening deer season, they're gone.
They know in national parks nobody is in danger in national parks. Lots of deer in the city right now. Yeah, all the deer know cities are safe too. And people keep thinking our deer are tame in the city, and then they approach them and get attacked by the deer. Like, just because they look like they're domesticated doesn't mean they are. So Shelby, no thank you, no nothing. Is this what you wanted? I'm like, is there a reason to go first person? Does anyone actually appreciate it? It's like, is Shelby even still here? But Shelby is still here. All right. Couple more bales. And then I'm gonna run out of work here pretty quick. Suggest for the cheap pasture, I should probably set that all up, get the barn up and going and all that, right? And then when we go offline, I'll install that mod that you had that we can transfer sheep from one pasture to the other. Do that and then uninstall the mod, and then we'll have the sheep in the new spot. Okay, what would you do? No, feed is a worry, but yeah.
I was just gonna say that, Joey. There's like a stick you can use to move animals, like a trailer.
So there's a stick for transporting animals.
I think they just call it the animal cane.
Herdsman stick.
Yep.
Craig says, nice to see someone still playing FS22. Yeah, we're doing through the years on FS22. So we play usually Saturday mornings, once a week. As far as third person, first person, depending on what job we're doing, sometimes it's easier in one view than the other. But this job right now, it's fine both. What I tend to do is switch back and forth. Like when I'm cultivating, I'll switch back and forth between first person and third person. But if you bring it from the shop once, then it's over here though, right? Okay. Jess, that's a big windrow. You want to start bailing? Yes, I acknowledge you. I get you. I'm with you, Jess. Bella says is throwing gang symbols at Jess. Is that a bale over there? There's a bale over here. With a baler, if you're running the baler, run the tractor tracks right beside the windrow. It's not a very wide pickup. That baler has a pretty narrow pickup. It's a bit tricky. So you don't want the tractor tires. You want the tractor tires right next to the windrow. Not on the windrow. At all. Ever. Yeah, off the windrow. Make sure you don't go onto the windrow. Keep it off the windrow. Shelby, when you're harvesting like wheat or something, what camera do you use? Once again, I switch back and forth, Shelby. I'll use both, but only with GPS because first person is pretty hard to run a combine. It's hard to see. Joey says, I should say hello to Jess. You should. So impolite ignoring Jess. Huh? You can't stop and say hi? Why can't you stop? You can't stop while bailing to say hi? You can stop while bailing to say hi. You're just making excuses. Jess goes, do you want to eat lunch today? I'm going to be in the doghouse. Or I already am in the doghouse. Jess is taking offense where no offense was given. Well, earlier Michael was saying his vows to me, so. I have other options, Jess. Michael is willing.
Yeah, but does he cook as good?
Now, if you turn around, go the other way, and off of the furrow, like off the grass, that's how it works really fast. That way you line up much nicer. No, that's how you would do it in real life. There you go. Just like that. And then keep the tractors. Yeah. So that then my directions make more sense, keeping the wheel off the furrow. It just works better that way. That's all. You are getting it all wrong, but I'm correcting you and showing you how to do it better. You're doing a lot of things good. She just wants one reason she's doing things good. Wait a minute. No, I can't. Making some good progress on this field. Sure
Yeah,
glad.
it's kind of too bad. It's kind of too bad more people don't join.
Well, it's so
Get
many
a lot more
mods.
done.
So many mods. But as people
suppose-
more join, if all of a sudden you're like, we could use a second person to do bale collecting or whatever job there is, I have no problem buying more equipment. Money is not an obstacle on this map. Jess is still bitter about me not buying more cows.
The more you breed, the more you gotta feed.
I have no problem with breeding more. I'm just not paying for more.
Uh-huh.
Why pay for more when you can just breed them?
I can't remember. Do you have the realistic animal mod on here, or
Yes.
or is it just stock?
Yep, they will die from old age. Oops. There we go. Did I just twist my head all the way around? Like an owl.
I think there's a mod for that too, where you can't do that.
There is. Yep, there is. I should add that. And then that mod, you can also lean forward, which is kind of nice too. So you can't turn your head all the way around, but you can also lean over the side of the window when you're looking, right? Which is actually quite nice when playing in first person, being able to lean over.
I think they intended it for like a virtual
Yeah,
thing.
Levi is back. Welcome back, Levi. Why is that 3Js again? I'm not going to see held comments for review again. Why is my chat being dumb? Because I switched channels for the pop-out chat, and it's not popped out, or it's not a different channel. It's a 3Js. I don't get it. Get it again.
Becoming self-aware.
Becoming self-aware.
The AI.
I just got back from playing FS20. So that's the mobile version. So that's a dumbed down version from FS19. Mobile
Is that the only hayfield? Is that the only hayfield that needs doing?
Yes. Yeah. It's only hayfield we have.
And hit the trigger.
I think I'm going to take a break from collecting and I'm going to start baling. No, not baling. Raking. Just as baling.
I was just trying to find the hay rake.
Oh, never mind. You're in the rake. Okay, I'll keep collecting then.
Yeah.
If you're going to start raking, I'll keep collecting. Ah, yes. Nintendo Switch has the dumbed down version of FS19. Yep. Unfortunately,
Are
it
you
means
doubling? Are you doubling or singling windrows? I'm assuming that baler you probably want them single.
we can double them up. With that baler, though, with a really narrow pickup, just keep going in circles and make it all into one windrow and then follow her wherever she's baling and just keep windrowing, and we'll keep baling and windrowing all at the same time. So wherever there's the least windrowed, rake that. Basically follow Jess.
Oh, she's over in the other.
Because the narrow pickup, you don't want to actually push a windrow to itself. You want to put a windrow onto the grass. You don't want to pull a windrow out. Because the narrow pickup.
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
The narrow pickup makes it so you want to drive the opposite direction she is. The narrow pickup means that if you make actual rows, you miss so much grass you have to drive over it 3 times to pick it all up. So if you just keep pushing the windrow to the center, we can just keep driving around the outside edge baling it. I wish we could.
I see what you're saying.
I wish we could mod it so the pickup was wider on that baler. So you just want to keep pushing into that line, and that way anything that gets missed, you can just pick up on the next pass on the raking.
No, I understand.
Just because of the narrow pickup of that baler. It's a little twitchy. Huh? Yeah, there we go. Juan, the town, well, the village, you can tell. They're building a new school next year. What? Ganantal's getting a new school? Because they closed that school down, and we had a bus out either to Plumcooley or Schonsenfeld. It was a 3-classroom school.
Hope that's not too thick for you.
Well, the thing is, the way we're doing it, Duke, that way, it doesn't matter if it gets too thick because she only picks up what she can pick up along the edge, and then the next pass you get it. Because of the way that baler works. Levi says, ask me anything and I'll answer your question. What is your sexual kink, Levi? Careful when you say ask me anything.
How did that come up in the conversation?
When people go ask me anything, I'm like, okay, anything. Yes, Levi, that was the question for you. Why not play FS25? Why? I can tell you why not. FS25 doesn't have these mods. You can't play with these tractors in FS25. If you want to play in 1959, you can't do it in FS25.
Yet.
Jess has a theory. What's your theory? Oh, COVID is the new baby boom. So now there's all these schools that have to be built. That makes sense. It's a good theory. Joey says, I know Juan loves wearing that sun hat. No thanks. Levi, you said ask me any question. I asked you the question. Now answer it. Justin's like, no, we don't want to know. And he's going to actually answer the question. His girlfriend. There we go. You picked the good answer. Jess is like, you're going to get us canceled. I'm like, yeah, I attempt to get canceled every time we stream. You know what? I don't mind getting canceled. Because getting canceled, what actually getting canceled does is keeps the real people here. The people that understand our humor, the people that jive with us. Getting canceled isn't a bad thing. What do you mean? Duke started a thing over there, and I told him to stop doing that thing, and now he's not doing that thing. So
yeah, it's just the one row. It's just the one row I screwed up on.
I mean,
ignore that row.
Normally that's how you would do it, but this baler makes that hard.
That was the first win row I did.
With this baler, you have
about kicking it.
You have to pick it up.
I thought about kicking it back, but
how's it going, Reaper?
That win row was before I understood the instructions.
Yeah. I've just picked up that pattern because of the unique problem with a baler mod. Gravy. I saw somebody do what you do, but I thought it was so unique. I'm like, I'll give this idea to you, Gravy. You take a camera and point it at your TV screen to do YouTube videos, right? I'm assuming you're still doing that. Maybe I missed the video. Maybe you have a capture card. Can I beat? I can beat. I can beat Duke. Don't want to get a collision here. I'm doing good. How about you? We're doing great. I saw somebody, because until you can afford capture cards and all that, you have to, like I always say, the best camera is the camera you have, right? Shelby goes, what's the best farm sim? 19, 22, or 25? All three have things that other ones don't.
I think best is the wrong word, because each one is unique in their own way.
FS19 had the best seasons mod. As far as seasons mod, FS19. We have not ever gotten a better seasons mod than FS19. FS22 has the most mods, has great old school tractors. FS25, great graphics, love the ground deformation. All three are awesome games. Okay, so Reaper.
If they
Go ahead, Duke.
if they could just combine all them features into one
Yes.
game, like in 27 or 28.
Let's combine these awesome features and get them into one game. Seasons FS17. It was on 19 though too, right? Where if you left a windrowed hay out on the field and it rained, it actually made the hay rot away and disappear. That was
I think 19's the only one that did that.
Jess says someone came with a mod in FS25 that will start doing some of that stuff.
Oh yes, the realistic weather mod kind of does that.
Yeah. Levi, you should try a
But when
challenge. What do you think this is, Levi? It's through the years challenge. Have you used precision farming? Yes, we only play with precision farming. All right, Gravy, there's so many questions here. Here's what... Okay, Gravy, this is your turn now. Ignoring everybody else. I saw someone live streaming in vertical off of a TV, but he had the camera facing him. So he was off to half the side. So he was all the way to the side. And then beside him, right over here, he had a big round mirror. Big round mirror that was reflecting the TV screen. So when you watch him live, you saw him and the game he was playing in the mirror. Of course, in the mirror, everything was reversed backwards, but so what? I thought that was a super unique idea. So all you would have to do is Gravy is buy a mirror, a big round mirror, put it beside you, and then you would be able to show yourself and the game. And be able to use your camera and have a super unique angle. I thought it was just such a cool idea. FS17 Simulator had the realistic weather and seasons and mod for different countries and different regions, right? So if you live in Canada in very cold weather, the mod changed accordingly. Yep. I already answered about precision farming. I only play with precision farming on in FS19 and 22. Not 19. In FS22 and 25. I only play with precision farming. And it really doesn't, precision farming doesn't really change the game all that much. It just adds some, it feels a little more realistic, right? On someday when you run out of ideas, do a 90s or 80s trucks first. We're literally going to get that with this challenge. Every in-game year, we go to, like, when we hit winter this year in this game, next year will be 1960, and then we'll get through the 60s, and we'll get through the 70s, and then the 80s, and then the 90s. We'll get there. Since I only do this one day a week, it's going to take a long time to get there, but we'll get there. I'm looking forward to getting to some of the modern classics. This is not an easy challenge that we've set up for ourselves here. This is a hard challenge with lots of work.
I think me and Jess got a good rhythm going on now, finally.
Reaper says, I have a good-sized mirror, but I never figured in Never figured out how to get my words to read from left to right because I have a phone screen facing my TV. But it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, in a mirror, everything in the screen would be backwards, but so what? Michael is back to watching Angry Grandpa. Never heard of Angry Grandpa before. Good YouTuber? I can't help myself. Well, Duke and Jess have such a good rhythm here that I can't keep up. How to rephrase that? You're asking me about Farming Simulator 20 questions. Well, I've never played FS20, so I don't know any questions to ask about FS20. My only question is, how does it feel playing the dumbed down version of FS19? Because FS20 is just FS19 with a lot less options. Michael says, Angry Grandpa is a great YouTuber, but he's unalive. Oh boy. So his son has the YouTube channel. So the channel got started by Grandpa and the son took it over? 5 million subscribers. Yeah, a mirror would flip your words backwards, or like anything on the screen backwards.
Isn't there a setting on some camera phones where you can
switch it?
flip
Yes.
that back?
Yep, you could. Yeah, you're not using a camera setting, you're using an app to record, so maybe that app doesn't have those settings, so... First off, of all, it's kind of mean. With a second of all, feels really good. Me being offensive is taking taking offense like I intended. Nothing wrong with playing the dumbed down version. It's just not the full game. It's just not the same experience. Nothing wrong with playing a dumbed down version if that's all you can get. Like we say, the best camera is the camera you have. The best microphone is the microphone you have. Reaper, if I find that YouTube channel again that I got that idea from, I'll send you a link. It's gone already. Before I even looked, it was just gone. Definitely keeping me busy with. You guys are bailing more than I can pick up. That's okay. I'll still be picking up bales.
Once you get a good crew together in a rhythm, boy, it don't take long to do stuff. Get out of there. There we go.
Yeah, he doesn't play farming sim games, Reaper, but he just as gaming, period, right? It's like, yeah, I like that idea. You play FS20 and FS23. FS23 is FS22, simplified for Nintendo. Oops. But Nintendo's not coming out with FS 26. Nintendo's going away from the numbers, or Giants is. There's going to be no FS26. It's going to be a new name. They're not going to number it. So FS26 is going to come out for tablets and phones. But for Nintendo, it's no longer going to be FS26. For Nintendo, it's actually going to be between. It's going to be a game between FS25 and 26. So it's going to be better than mobile, but worse than PC.
I know everybody doesn't always have that option, but in my opinion, to get the best experience with the most mods, the best version is usually the PC version.
It is. PC is just the best version, period.
Watch all the console haters come in, or all the people that play on console come in and say, what?
Most people that can afford a gaming PC, they will, if you can afford a gaming PC, you will play on the PC instead of the console. Console is for people that can't afford the PC. Funny part
yeah, but
is
some of them consoles ain't cheap either.
no, that's what I was going to say. Funny part is the games cost so much more on console that it makes up for the price of the console being cheaper than the PC. Like we're paying like half the price for the same games as on console. While the console is just for gaming, PC, you can edit your videos as well, right? So I don't know. I used to own consoles until I realized I was just throwing money away. Literally went one day and go, nope, I'm done with consoles. I'm picking one platform, PC only. Literally walked to the Salvation Army and gave them my consoles. And the problem is people buy cheap computers and then they can't play the games, right? It's like, don't buy a $500 gaming laptop. It's not actually a gaming laptop. Unless you're paying $2,000, it's not a gaming laptop.
There is one small exception to the rule. You can take a cheaper PC and put a pretty hefty, decent graphics card in it and make a decent gaming PC if you turn the graphics down a little bit. I've done that for people on a budget.
Yeah, it depends on what your motherboard can take for graphics cards, but yeah. A good graphics card can make up for. I've been thinking of buying a gaming laptop. Framework 16. It's only going to cost me $5,000. So that's why I haven't bought it yet. $5,000 is a little bit steep for a laptop.
Yes, it is.
But my Framework 13 was a little bit steep for what it was as well. Has saved me hundreds of dollars already. Maybe thousands. Reaper says his PC was close to $3,000. Yeah, that should play games depending on how you set it up. Oh, Shelby, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, Shelby. I'm starving now. Oh, eat, whatever. Lunch, dinner, breakfast. Jess is busy bailing, so I'm not even going to get lunch. Are we? Yeah, we're getting close, right? I'm going to be starving by the time this is done.
All right, who mentioned food in the chat first?
Shelby's fault. This is Shelby's fault. On the other side? Okay. I will buy another one of these bale picker-upper things if we get to the point where that's the only job left. Although this thing doesn't work very well with all the tractors, so I can't remember which tractors it didn't work well with, but I forgot that you're 11 o'clock eating lunchtime. It's not 11, it's 11:34. Uh, 39 Fahrenheit? That's cold, right? I think 39 is cold. Feels like 33. That seems cold. And I think Levi said that his PC is a piece of junk. No, I missed that comment. Levi said that Case or John Deere is better. We don't actually have any Case on this farm yet. No Case at all. It'd be nice to get
Well, Case, I don't think Case merged with Farmall until what, the mid 80s? Late 70s? When did Case merge with Farmall?
Yeah, late 80s, late 90s. But we should still get Cases though, right?
Yeah, just plain Cases.
Yeah, plain Case. Yeah, not Case IH. There should be plain beige Case tractors. I don't know when Case became a thing. Maybe Case wasn't around in the 50s. I don't know the answer to that. What is the first Case tractor that I have listed? I have a Case 930 listed for 1960. So next year in game we'll get a Case. So next year we'll have a Case on the farm. Got a bunch of John Deere, got a bunch of Ford, bunch of Massey Ferguson. That's the only Alice Chalmers. Is it Chalmers or Chambers? Chalmers. Okay. Like, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Chalmers. Yeah, so, and this tractor doesn't say Alice Chalmers anywhere on it, but I know the D22 was Alice Chalmers. It's just a lizard. So I'll call it a Alice Chalmers. Even though the
but the front don't look right.
Look
They
right?
Don't look quite like the D22 had more of a flat nose.
So that's probably why it's a lizard, because it's kind of like Alice Chalmers, but not exactly right. So it's not exactly right. Oh well. All right. Jess, could you ban the one that wants me to Ligma? Because we know where that's going. Thanks. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Warman. Orman Games? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Oh, I don't have auto-translate on. Hang on, let me turn that on. Translate to English.
Or on your other chat.
All right.
Or just banned it before I saw it.
No, as soon as I always think it's a so if you're like Reaper, Navi, whoever's a streamer, Levi, if you get comments that are offensive and people start basically they're being complete jackwagons, you take that with a bit of pride, because that means that your channel is doing. As soon as you start getting the hate, it means your channel is doing well enough that the YouTube algorithm is showing your stuff to people that are not into your stuff. That means the algorithm is pushing your content out further to new idiots. And some of those will be good people that are joining, right? And you just ban the idiots. Joey says, read my last comment. Okay, I'm sorry. Alice Chalmers Tractors has fenders like this. Because your buddy, because you have the buddy seats like that. Okay, you get the buddy seats like that. You put your hands on those. Yeah, so you can have two buddy seats on the side. So this is basically a kind of a mix of a Alice Chalmers and just a generic D22-ish tractor. So it's not an actual Alice Chalmers, but it's based loosely on an Alice Chalmers. I guess that's Giant's way of getting around copyright issues. That's why I would prefer to find this mod edited to actually look like Alice Chalmers.
We'll call it a clone.
A clone? Yeah, it's a cheap China knockoff.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Levi is back. Did you grab me anything from the store, Levi? Jess is going AFK.
I had a nice rhythm going here, and then my finger slipped.
That's what. Never mind. Well, Duke, if your windrow gets too big, you'll have to jump in the baler.
Yep, that's not a problem. I think I can still keep up with you. You got a lot of
Oh,
bales.
I've got lots of bales.
I can hop back and forth, no problem.
China tractor from McCloud's hardware store. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some grass. Next season for this field, we'll have to do grass for the sheep. We need to fill up that storage for the sheep, and then we can probably go back to hay, because this storage can still take more. We were doing square bales, but now that we're doing round bales, it can fit a lot more in here. So we'll be doing a lot of grass cutting the next little while. Might get our three cuts this season in.
Sorry, Juan, I just ran your wife over.
No! Jess, are you okay? You okay, Jess? Duke is so mean.
Ugh. Oh, I am not used to this. Ooh, come on.
Well, like I said, that baler is. I wish the pickup was a little wider. But whoever modded it, I guess, wanted to be as realistic as possible, and it's a narrow pickup. Oops.
You know what else would help pickup? If you lower the pickup.
Oh yeah, that's helpful. Yeah, yeah, that's a helpful part of the job there. So you and Jess were both running in John Deere's. Apparently John Deere is the favorite. Wait, why are you not? Oh, you can't run the Farmall because the Farmall won't hook onto that.
Yeah, if they would just fix the hitch on that mod, it'd be the perfect tractor.
Yep. That Farmall would be used a lot more if it wasn't a glitched mod. Yep. Well, maybe next year there'll be a new Farmall that we can get that won't be glitched. I guess we can just do circles around this way. Still have lots of straw, so we don't really need more straw. Looks like the in-game weather got a little more sunnier. Yeah, I think the clouds are mostly gone now. Yep, the weather is clearing up. We got rain earlier on in the day. It's getting pretty late in the day though. But we'll get this field done before the day is over. Joey's on FS22 in Gnadenthal with 3,000 small bales. Yikes. It took 3 days to collect all those bales. You're crazy.
You know what I started farting around with? You know that Gnadenthal map is also available on 22 as a 4X map?
Yes, it is. I paid lots of money for that. Yeah, we started at 4X and then I got him to make it down into crossplay, but that Gnadenthal 4X is the very first map Iron Thunder ever made for anyone. Not for me, but for anyone. He didn't know how to mod. No idea how to mod, so that it's pretty glitchy. Gnadenthal FS25 crossplay is definitely less glitchy, but it still has glitches in it. A lot of the contracts are bugged up, but for someone that's busy in agricultural school and has very little time for modding, I think he did really, really well. So everybody that likes Gnadenthal has to thank me because I paid $500 for that map. Hey, Myro. And even Duke says Gnadenthal wrong. Hello, Nile. Nilso? Let's go with Nilso.
I dare you to pronounce some of the towns in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, unless you live there. And even towns like Osoyoos, people living in the town argue how to pronounce it. And then we have all the Native American town names. Good luck trying to pronounce those. And then every time I shoot a video driving past Petulo Bridge, it's not even, I'm subconscious how I
can't even say it.
Yeah, it's like people say it's so different. It doesn't matter which way I say it. Somebody says I said it wrong. but Gnadental I know. At least you're saying it with a G at the beginning. If you just look at Gnadental and delete the H out of Gnadental, I think people would say it a lot more accurately. People seem to think the G is silent, but it's the H that's silent. I wish when you loaded into a map, you could have a sound clip about the map. And that way you could pronounce the map name for people. How like while the map is loading, you get a little intro of someone reading.
That's a good idea.
Have a voice, and then pronunciations. Everybody would get it right the first try. Do up a little history thing about Gnadental, and then do a read it, and then have that recorded, so that when the map loads, it reads that out. Jess says, I just realized I bought the wrong one. What did you buy, and what am I getting for lunch? This is dessert. You bought a Terry's orange. It's a toffee caramel? Terry's orange? Woo. That was close to an accident. Not that like anyone's calling me out on accidents or swearing anyway. The swear jar is just going to sit there at $94. Reaper says, I can say a lot of weird words. The other day in my AG and tech class, doing bridges, and no one could say the name, but you were the only person that could pronounce the bridge name. So you're good at pronouncing things. Do I what? Sure. AG agriculture. All right, agriculture class. That's what Iron Thunder is going to college or university. Is that agricultural class? Is that college or university? That'd be university? What's the difference between a college and a university? One's lawyers and doctors, and the other one is welders and farmers and engineers. Universities are research focused. Okay. Oh, so it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Colleges are more career focused, while universities are more research. Okay. Levi says, okay, 0. So I guess Levi's not going to answer my question. That's okay. I'm used to that. Michael often doesn't answer my question. Michael says, Juan. Oh, I missed his answer saying that in-game weather is just like your real-life Texas weather right now. Joey says, Joey's just happy for what Gravy's doing, going to school and stuff. Agricultural classes. I keep saying that the new millionaires are going to be the trades. The trades. If you wanna be rich, go into the trades. Nobody's going to those schools anymore. So if you go to them, you're going to be the only person that can do a job that nobody else can do.
And there's more honor and integrity when you do jobs like that.
And somebody has to repair the AI robots. Our future overlords. There is. There's something. There's the hard work, trades. There's definitely lots of respect and lots of honor in a job like that. Honorable working jobs. When you retire from working, when you retire, you want to do more work. Me too. When I retire, I just want to do more work. I think retirement isn't quitting from work. Retirement is doing the work I wanted to do. People that think retirement is sitting on beaches, that's a good way of just dying. I think retirement is, now I can go do the job I always wanted to do. What was yours, Jess? What? Air fryer directions for pizza pockets. Yeah. You had to go to the Australian website to find directions on how to. Oh boy. Yeah, exactly, Joey. If I were to retire and not work, I would die. So many people save all their lives, save all this money to retire, and then they retire, sit on a beach, and then just die. It's like, what was the point? The point is to do work you enjoy. It's a race. Don't turn in front of them before I can beat them. Here I thought we would have too much hay. We would fill this up, but no, there's still lots of room in this hayloft. These are small bales, so it's not going to fill it all the way up before it's full, but we can do a lot more hay harvesting. Now that Duke is doing both raking and baling, I'm slowly catching up.
Slowly.
My grandpa worked for the town his whole life. So when he retired, he went to work on the town board. Yeah, so basically you retire from a job, but then you pick up a different job. People that all say they want to save and quit money to just be a sloth and sit around and do nothing have never tried sitting around doing nothing. I know me, 2 days. If I'm off of work for 2 days, I need to find new work. I get home from work. 1 day is going to be catching up with all the chores, laundry, and all of that stuff. The other day is going to be me editing all the YouTube videos and get YouTube all done. Day 3, I'm caught up. And I'm like, now what? Day 3 is where I'm the most productive. Day 3 is where I start working on the RV. So if the boss could just give me 3-day weekend every weekend, I'd be all for it. I'd be all for it. It would mean less money, but I'd be all for it anyway. I can tighten the belt.
Do you dump your partial bales early, or you just leave them in the baler?
I didn't even know that was an option. Well, we can dump it, but
Yeah, unload unfinished bale. About a half a bale.
sure, you can dump it, just in case the next time is straw or whatever. I'm indifferent to it. I don't honestly care. I mean, you could have dumped it in the storage.
Yeah, as soon as I hit the button, I'm like, you moron. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I could have.
I didn't think of it until after either. Like, well, let's see if you can fuel up and repair today. If not, just leave it parked there and I'll take care of it. We'll see if the game is bugged up for you. Clean this all up. We'll do animal care one more time. Go through, make sure all the animals are fed and taken care of, and then we'll sleep till next month. I've been going for over 3 hours. Nobody has spun the wheel. I think once food is ready, I'll call it a day here. And then tomorrow we'll be on Gnadental, cross-platform. Who is going to join us there? Holly is going to join us on Gnadental. Taking bets now. Is Holly going to join us tomorrow on Gnadental? Reaper says he might join tomorrow.
I will if I can. Depends if I'm cutting
Where
up a
am
deer
I
or not.
going? Where am I going? Oh boy. Duke, never feel like you have to join. If you're bored and have nothing else, join my live streams when you're bored and have nothing else to do. Cindy, can I join tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is FS22 cross-platform. Literally anyone can join. If you can read the description and figure out how to join, there's no trick questions there. If you can just find the server, you can join. But we're a bit of realism players. We don't want people to be joyriding. Just come on in and do some farming. Our Gnadental farm is not very big either, so we run out of work pretty quick if I have more than 3 people join, but we'll figure it out. I could just limit it to 4 people or whatever. Have the server limited to 4 people. Joey goes, did you see my last comment? No, Joey, I did. Joey, why do I not see you? Somehow, I have this ability to just not see your comments. My boss from True North says that my supervisor, the next year he's retiring from working in the conventions stuff, Miami Tires. From that, he's going to be a truck driver. Oh, when he retires his job, he's going to become a truck driver, and that's fun. I retired from my last job and became a truck driver. What are we going to do tomorrow? I don't know what there is to do on Ganantal. But it'll be FS25, Ganantal. So download the map Ganantal if you want to join. There'll be a couple other maps, or a couple other mods, but Ganantal is the big mod you'll need. Am I done collecting bales? But yeah, download the map Ganantal and join us tomorrow. Sometimes people ask why I play on Ganantal. It's like, because it's mine. It's my map. It's where I grew up. We'll see when we get to Ganantal, because it's a server, and then Jess and I both play on it. I can't remember what we did last on there. But I bought a tractor. I bought the International Harvester 2+2 tractor. Yeah, so we're paying off that debt. And then after that, we're going to buy some more land. There we go. This is the last bale. Okay. Okay, collect this bale. I'll clean this up, park it. And then we'll call it a day. And then we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Kind of like when you go to a job interview and they ask that same question, why do you want to work for us? I just go, why not?
Why do I want to work for you? Because I need money. I know that's not the right answer, but I want to work for you because I need money. That's the honest answer. Where am I going again? I keep doing this. I'm like, I'll put this back away, and then I have to actually drop the bale first. I get 2 steps ahead of where I'm supposed to be. There we go.
Everything is repaired and washed. The only thing I can't seem to do, I can't fill it. I just can't hit that fuel trigger for some reason.
Is it low on fuel?
I guess I didn't really look.
If it's not low on fuel, you can just park it. But I'm gonna leave this parked right here. I'm not even gonna clean that up. I can just keep working there. All right. Well, that was fun. We had Jess and Duke join. Got all the grass harvested. We'll see what we do next Saturday on here.
All you got left is to park this stuff where it belongs. It's all over by the repair trigger.
I see it.
Washed up, repaired.
I see it. We'll grab the tedder first. But I'll end the stream. I'll clean this up after the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see where we can send you guys. Here, let's see what we can do here. Help if I hit the right buttons. All right, vertical. Where are you going, vertical? There we go. Stream settings, edit, customization, redirect. Who do we want to go watch, Cindy? Levi? Right Family? 4B Gaming? Noble, you know what? He does a lot of old school stuff. Let's do Noble. Yep, let's do Noble. There we go. I think that would be fitting. See you, vertical. See you guys tomorrow. And okay, dismiss. Goodbye, vertical. Okay, now it's your turn, horizontal. I want to work for. You want to work for me because you worked at Canadian Tire? Okay, now we're getting Inception again. Stream settings, edit. customization. Redirect. Here we go. Noble. Where's Noble? Is that no? That's before. Where's Noble? There we go. Okay. Save. All right. Let's go say hi to Noble. I'm out of here. You guys rock.